Well, my friends, I've been expecting this for a long time, and I've been seeing, bits and pieces of this happening over the past month. This European Union country, this European Union country, this European Union country, or the EU, as it's called, EU, they're all coming out in unison now, the huge ones, the biggest ones, and saying, we can no longer sustain our countries as is. We don't have enough money, don't have enough food, don't have enough energy, don't have the right leadership. They are begging, as a whole, they are begging for a leader to come somewhere from the world, come to the EU, fix the EU, and be their king. Does that sound familiar to anybody out there? Video title, all the EU publicly begging the Antichrist to come from the U.S. quickly and fix a rapidly dying Europe. I'm convinced, as many of you already know, the Antichrist lives right here in the former America now no more, because there's no more, it's a shadow of his former self. There's a man that lives here. I believe he's been setting policy in the U.S. for the last 4 years. He is a numerous Grammy and Oscar winner, Nobel Peace Prize winner. He is a man who is beloved in Europe and around the world, as a matter of fact, the most beloved and trusted and admired human being on earth the last 15 years running. Never happened before. This is a man who's a great, add some more greats to it, grandson of the original Caesar of Rome. How much more EU can you get from that? He's European by birth from his mom and his dad. I'm convinced he's the Antichrist, always have been. And I believe that he will be done with his job soon and be wide open and available to be able to go to the EU and fix things. But I believe first what he'll do, I believe as soon as the rapture happens, which is very, very soon, I believe that he'll step out to the microphone and say, hey, the aliens took your babies, your little ones, they burst your loved ones' graves open and took them out. They took all those pesky Christians like Paul Kidd away and stuff. We're happy about that. But your children are in a great place. They're on the alien planet where they can be raised safely and they can be nurtured and they'll have the best life possible. We can't have that here because he'll say the earth is in bad shape right now. And I believe he'll say that, but I've made a deal. He won't come take any more of us and it's going to be fixed. The earth is going to cling to his every word. They're going to hang on his every word because the world wants, I'm a psychology minor, Psychology 101. When all hell breaks loose and the worst things possible happen, you don't seek some Johnny-come-lately. You seek a man that you love, that you admire, that you respect. Like this man's been most loved, admired, respected man on earth for 15 years running. It's incredible paintings of him being Jesus Christ on the cross and him being God and him being Hindu gods and this God and that God. Convinced, and I've never wavered. Many people said, oh, this. Never wavered. You guys know I have. For the last 15 years, I've told you one person, I believe, is future Antichrist. I've told you there's a couple more that are matching a lot of the stuff as well. I've told you that they can be put in a pool, but I'm convinced this is the man. And this is the man who the Europeans love. He's in contact with the EU all the time. He is in contact with the UN all the time. I believe that he's the man that runs the UN from the background as well. And I've told you already that the UN is a city on 7 hills. That's what it's called. And it's the great whore that sits on many waters and peoples, many countries and peoples and tongues. And it's all tying in, my friends. And I believe that he'll run things from the UN. He'll run the EU and everything else from the UN until the great whore Babylon is destroyed. I believe that he'll flee to Israel, defile the third temple over there, set himself up as God, take off second half of the tribulation, and all hell will break loose. The first half of the tribulation will be like eating an ice cream cone in your favorite park on a sunny day, compared to what's happening in the second half of the trib. It's all lining up so fast, my friend. It's all happening so fast. And I've been warning you, and I've been telling you, and I've been pleading with you, and begging you to share and to watch and to listen, and few do. But I can't help that. All I can do is just lead people to living water of Christ. Can't make them drink. And I thank God for all the faithful that have been following Jesus with me. You don't follow me, you follow Jesus with me over the last 15 years, and we're going to keep pushing until we make it home, my friends. It's going to be very, very soon. Jesus Christ is our only hope. If you've never been saved, you're backslidden. Pray the prayer. Do the 6 steps in the box below the video. No one's guaranteed more time in life. If you'd like prayer, contact me. Pray for you every day. I love you with all my heart and look up to Christians. Our redemption draweth nigh. We fly soon. May God bless you. Can't wait to meet you all in heaven. Give you a big hug. I'll see you tomorrow with another video, Lord willing, if I'm not incapacitated, dead, or raptured. But they're calling for the Antichrist. And again, I'm convinced the man they're calling from is right here in the United States. Take care. Make sure you share. May God bless you. See you next time, Lord willing. Love you. Bye.